Hello, welcome to the queue for a recap of turn 6. Well, actually, it's almost turn 6, but we're going to move it anyway. Italy and the US still have to go. I'm doing it early because this weekend is the BBR tournament in St. Louis. I'm going to play in that, and Italy will probably go tomorrow or Saturday, so won't be here to film a recap. So I'm thinking, pretty much betting that Italy is not going to war. They might do something, but I'm pretty sure they won't. And I know U.S. won't because they can't. But they are up to $19, and we'll see why here in a second. As you can see, everyone else's income increased. As far as the techs go, Russia's, well, they've they've got two over at stage 2. Germany and Japan are doing well there, and Italy's got one, which is important if you have one factory. But hey, the good news is Britain's got 3 now on stage 2, so good round for tech for the Allies so far. U.S. still has to go, but they already have 6, so I don't know what else they can do. I mean, they're going to have quite a load there if they score well on this next tech roll here at the end of 6. There was no further action in Brazil by Germany other than a Lend-Lease. I don't believe U.S. will go into northern, what is that, Gran Chaco? Yeah, they might. I mean, they've got quite a few that they could step in there. We'll see. We'll see what U.S. does there. Just some shuffling around the board with the navies. Building up there in England and Italy, building up here in Africa, and got 2 locations of decent sized units, and they'll be going here shortly, so they'll add to something. I don't know if they're going to add to their fleet, but they can certainly add to their units. Yeah, there's a British roundel on the Netherlands. They are not aligned, so to speak, but they are controlled. As soon as Britain goes to war, they will be aligned with them. But I'm pretty sure that Germany's going to take them right out. So looks good for now, but no war in Europe yet. The war, however, was down here, and Japan swept all the islands with the exception of the Molucca Islands. There was no point value there, so why go in? And they did it efficiently. Lost, I think, a Marine and an infantry. No ships, no planes. So not much of a fight put up by the Dutch there. They have 1 unit left, that sub, which got out of Dodge. So they stayed away from China up there. And Russia, on its turn, is reinforcing the zones where it'll be attacking next turn. So you can look forward to that, although that might be a weak attack on the north. I don't have the units in Finland, but I think Finland's pretty strong there in Karelia. Or is it not Karelia? Karalja. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I can't, it's hard to read from this angle this far away. But either way, we are done with turn 6, so to speak. As long as Italy doesn't commit any combat, we'll be ready for turn 7 in a couple days. All right, just a quick addendum to the recap. The U.S. has gone. Probably have seen that. A lot of action in Brazil there, taking over the 2nd territory of Brazil, or Argentina, leaving Argentina with 1 territory in Buenos Aires. So they are in a city, and they got that going for them. So we will see on turn 7 if they attempt to break out or just reinforce with some more Lend-Lease. So we'll see how that goes. Also, Brazil pushed in a massive force there into northern Argentina. Really, I think everything it had except one unit. So the showdown is coming. And then, of course, Italy still has to go. I won't get to see that before I begin the journey to St. Louis. But there's also a couple French and Dutch corrections I wanted to bring as well. As you can see, the Nistec being rolled there by the U.S. First off, in January of 37, on the neutral additions chart, there is a Dutch destroyer that goes into the sea zone with its other two ships. So I did not remember to add that in. So I split up the Dutch ships. One went north near Scotland, and the coastal defense ship went to Sea Zone 24 with all those other British ships. So my memory is Sea Zone 24. That might be off, but I think that's right. Either way, we're going to move that Dutch destroyer with that coastal defense ship and park them in Sea Zone 24. Second, there was a lend-lease of a infantry that originally I thought, well, you know what, I can build an infantry in France, in Paris, and if Germany goes around Paris, it never sees action. Or I can throw it into Holland, with the Netherlands, I guess, and it's guaranteed to be attacked there, so I'll have a shot at, for that 3 IPPs, at least getting a shot at German units. So that's where I was going to put it. And then before I shot the video, I thought, you know what, there's a port down there in Suriname. Let's just throw them in there. And apparently you can't do that. They have to go to the home country. So that unit will go back up to Netherlands. So there'll be 3 infantry in the Netherlands. The last item, the French income went up by 2, one from German annexation and one from the Japanese attacking the Dutch East Indies. Now, I missed one of those 2 and only rose their income to 9. It should be 10. So let's move the French income up to 10 and give them an extra IPP. All right, that'll be it. Look for Italy's turn, and then we'll move on to turn 7.